Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ, and we are back on a one-off episode teaching you how to build a iron golem farm. Really cool design here. Free iron, you can't complain at. We'll have that all day long. So I'm going to show you how it works. In fact, we've got one right there. Look, he's just fell down. I'm going to show you how it works. Then I'm going to show you a few side notes that you'll need to know, and then we'll go in and show you how to build it. But don't skip ahead because you're going to have to hear the side notes before we start building it. So it works by iron golem spawning in these capsules here. And as you can see, an iron golem is coming down the rail here. It's getting damaged by this lava. It won't kill it, it'll just hurt it enough. Drop down at this little bit down here where I've got some iron golems in. It's been going for a little while, and then when you're ready, once you've collected up enough iron golems, you can stand on this pressure pad. It will kill them all by a block coming out, which you'll see in a minute, and we'll get a load of iron. So let's see how much we can get. Boom. Okay, so that gave us another stack of iron there. So now we've got 3 stacks and a tiny little bit there. Okay then, so side notes. Side notes 1 is do not build this within the near vicinity of a actual village, like one of those naturally spawned villages. Don't have it anywhere near it, and by anywhere near it, I mean keep it far away. I'm talking at least 100 blocks away from it, because if you have it any closer, it might think that it's just one big village and it will muck up where the iron golems spawn. We want the iron golems to spawn in here, not out here. They're no good out here. We want to spawn in here. So that's the biggest one, is to keep it away from other villagers. Side note 2, you may have seen, you can see an iron golem going through here, look, see it's getting hurt. Beautiful, there's another one. Alright, side note 2, on PC you might have seen this design, and you might have seen another 2 of these pods up in the air. We can't do that on Xbox version at the moment. I'm recording this in TU13, but in TU13 at the moment, the way the villagers are programmed, they're sort of programmed, as far as I know, infinitely upwards, and like 100 blocks outwards. On PC you would have another 2 pods, like one directly above there, about there, and then that one about there, sort of thing, up higher, because villagers have a height as well on PC, so you could actually go so many blocks away and then build again. The other reason why we're not going to do that is because it takes 16 villagers to spawn an iron golem, and we've got 16 in this pod, so 4 in each, 4, 8, 12, 16, 4, 8, 12, 16. Well, that makes 32 villagers just out of these 2 pods, and our limit on Xbox is 50 villagers, so we can't even have another 2 pods because we wouldn't be able to fill them up. So that's the only side notes, really. So anyway, I'm going to go far away from this iron golem farm, and we're going to start on building our new one. So I shall see you in a second. Okay, so we're in an area here. I've leveled out a little bit, and we're going to build the kill chamber first. Most tutorials will show you how to build the spawning platforms first, and then hook them up to a kill chamber. But 9 times out of 10, your kill chamber ends up being somewhere where you don't want it, in a location where it's not viable, it's out the way, it's too far away. So we're going to build the kill chamber first, and then hook it up to spawning platforms. First thing we're going to do is put our pressure plate down to kill the iron golems. This is the bit that we're going to step on to kill them all. Okay, so once we've got this, we can then work out where our window's going to go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then stick glass over in like an N shape, like this. So this pressure plate is going to stop the water, but the water's going to come through like a little chute here, like you saw on our one over there, to collect up our iron. So once we've got that in, we can then build the area where iron golems are going to land. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because iron golems are 2 wide. They're 2 wide, 3 high. So knowing that, well, we'll now go around the outside. 1, 2, 3, get myself all mixed up. 4, leave a gap there of just like a 1 wide gap there, and come back down again, put 1 in the middle, and then go up again, and then go up 1 more time along there. Leave the gap open here, and then come back round. We can cover over the top just to make it look pretty. Okay, so there's a reason why I've left these two gaps here, and this is for water. This is where our water's going to go. And you need the water in this fashion, because if we put some water down there and there, as you can see, the water flow is pushing outwards. It's not pushing like against the glass, where anything, wherever anything lands, as you can see, it will always push out of that little gap there. And that's what we want. That's why we do the water in this design. So you can now cover that up there and there like that. And that's our kill chamber completed. So let's put that glass on top there. Then we can see the iron golem's heads. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so let's hook the redstone up. Are you enjoying it, Cal? Good. I'll let you have some free iron. Okay, so we're going to need a sticky piston and a block to kill them with. So your piston's going to go here, and then your block's going to go here. And this is the block that's going to push out to kill the iron golems that last little bit, to save you fighting them with swords or whatever. So let's hook the pressure pad up to the piston. We're going to knock this block out behind, and we're going to dig underneath all the way to the pressure plate here. So let's dig a channel underneath it. There we go, and there's sunlight again. And that's where our pressure plate is, so we're going to go there and get some redstone. Doop, doop, doop. Really, really simple redstone. There's not really much redstone required. This is the only redstone that you'll need, and it's very, very simple to understand. So we're going to need a redstone torch as well. We're going to use some vertical wiring, but don't let that scare you away. It's very, very simple. So underneath where the piston is going to be, you're going to put a block on top and a torch. So you should be able to see the redstone line goes into the block with a torch on top of it. Where the torch is, put a block on top of that and a torch there. You will hear a quick pulse and the block will now be out. But as soon as we stand on the pressure plate and come off it, it will suck it back in. So now we have our kill chamber. This is now completed. When we step on the pressure plate, the block comes out, kills the iron golems, and then when you get off it, the block goes back. So that's step 1 completed. Okay then, so step 2 is we're going to do the tubes going from the pods to the killing chamber here. So to finish off this, we're going to put a layer of a block around the top. You can use any block for this build. You don't need a certain type of block. I'm just using stone because it's the material I used in the last one there. So we've got a cap round it now, and now it's time to get our glass out. Again, you don't have to use glass. I'm just using it so you can see what's happening, really. Okay, so let's have a glass around the outside here. Around the outside, and you're going to want to go 4 high, like that. So it's 4 high all the way round, apart from these edges here. So just on the front and the back. Okay, now this is because the iron golems are 3 high, so we've got a 3 high wall here, and we're going to use each of these blocks later for the water and the lava. So it's definitely got to be 3 high with a 4th layer of glass on the floor. So once you've got this set up, which is 5 wide, 4 high, from the center block, which is here, you're going to want to go 44 blocks out in each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So this is the width away the 2 pods are going to be. They have to be this far away from each other so they don't interact with each other and mess each other up. It's a very, very important number, that 44 away, 45 including the middle one. Okay, so once you've got that set up, you can now make the whole U all the way down all the 44 blocks. Okay, so we're done. We have the U all the way down here, 3 blocks high, 44 blocks out each way from the center point. And once you've got that, you can cap the ends off on the 44th block, on that last block there. So we'll cap these 2 ends off. And that's the tubes completed. Now we're going to play with some water and some lava. So get some lava and water ready. If you're doing this in survival, be very, 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 very careful. Lava will kill you, and if you're holding resources, you will lose them. They will burn them up. So be careful when you're using lava in survival. So what we're going to do is at the end of the tube, we're going to place down 2 water sources, 1, 2, and let it flow out. Wherever it ends, where it ends here, put a sign down on the block that it ends on. So here and here. And then place down 2 more water sources. Again, if you're doing this in survival, make sure you've got an infinite water source nearby, like there's a pond there or a pond there. Otherwise, you'll have to keep trekking back to places with water. Okay, these signs are here to stop the water flowing back. This is what's going to push the iron golems towards our kill chamber. So the signs are there to stop it from the water from going back and pushing them the other way. There and there. And then a third one. There and there. And you should end up with 5. There and there. Let it float. There. There. And then the final 2. Oops. And there. Alright, beautiful. So now we can cap this off at the end here. There. And there. There. And there. And we'll do the other side. Okay, so now that's complete. That wasn't too hard. We've got water streams coming down each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both pointing towards the middle. So when the iron column comes down, it gets pushed there. But we're going to have a lava blade to damage them. And to stop them, or to kill them easier. Ow, I just hit my hand. To kill them quicker when we step on that pressure plate at the end there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go count 2 water sources out. So there's the first water source block. Here's the second water source block. And at this sign here, you're going to go up to the top level and right one. Or towards the, where the pods are going to be. So there and there. Okay. And then you're going to come down to the end here. And again, you're going to go up 1, 2 from the last side in the center. 1, 2. And towards the pods again. So they both point like 1 there and then 1 to the right. 1 there and then 1 to the right. See how that is? And on the other side, you're going to point them the other way. So you're going to have like this shape. Can you see that shape there? Copy that shape. It's not a very easy way to describe it. And then now to the second one. And again, point them out towards that way. Towards the where the pods are going to be. Okay, so once we've got that, on the second layer, we can now lay signs all the way down to stop the lava from falling into the water. The signs won't catch fire. They will just stay there. So there, all the way across. Oops, I just threw them. Come back. There we go. I threw them again. Come back. There we go. Right. Once you got this completed, we will then be able to put our lava down. So, I'm in creative, so I can just spam down lava and fill it all up. But if you're doing this in survival and you want to conserve some lava, lava will flow down 3 blocks. So, 1, 2, 3. And we'll stop there. Now, you could place another piece of lava there and let it flow down 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then again. 1, 2, 3. And then last time. So you could do that to conserve lava, and it'll still do the same job. It doesn't have to be source blocks. but it does conserve a lot of lava. However, I'm in survival, so I'm going to make it nice and even, like this, and make it nice still lava. There we go. We missed a spot. Right there. Okay, so just do that for the other side, and then we're ready to move on. Okay, so now we have our 2 blades here. Beautiful. Now we're going to start on our actual kill chambers on each end. So, what we're going to do is on the end here, you're going to build around a 4x4 hole, which will leave you a 2x2 hole in the middle here, with the iron golems are going to fall through. Now from here, we're going to build 8 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, when we connect these up into a square, like that, like this, and like this, and like this, this will give you a 20 by 20 square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this 20 by 20 square is surrounding our 2x2 hole. And this 20 by 20 is going to come in very handy, so please do a 20 by 20 square. Okay? Once you've got the 20 by 20 square, you can then fill it all in. So once you've got it all filled in here, we're then going to build a 3 high wall on the edge here. So 1, 2, 3. And do this all the way around the outside perimeter. Okay, so once you've got a 3 high wall around the whole perimeter here, 1, 2, 3, we're going to light up. We don't want any mobs spawning in here, and we want to keep it well lit. So we're going to put torches around the edge here, and there. Plus, I'm actually in a, I'm just broken into a snow biome here, and we're going to be placing water down, and we don't want this water to freeze. So if you're doing it in a snow biome, make sure it's well lit up. But light it up anyway, even if you're not in a snow biome, just to keep mobs away. But now we've got this lit up, we're going to put 4 blocks in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do it with all 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will help us lay out where the water's going to be. We're going to put water in here to direct the iron golems towards this hole. So once you've got the 4 blocks in the corner, along the edge here, just stick water down. Now, if you're doing this in survival, you can either have an infinite water source nearby, or you can use this trick. You can put a water source down here, then miss a block, and go here. And this will make a water source in the middle. And then you can continue to take water from the middle there, and you won't run out. So there's a tip there. So once you've gone around all 4 edges, you will see that the water, no matter where you are, aims towards the middle here. See how that streams towards the middle here, and then in the diagonals it also streams towards the middle here. This means no matter where the iron golems are, they're going to be pushed down the hole, and that's where we want them. So, to get rid of these corners, we're going to get rid of the 4 blocks, and then we're going to place a source block right here. Source. There. Now, as you can see, it's joined up nicely, and it's pointing all the way down to this center here. So do that with all 4 corners as well. There, and a source block there. Delete them. Source block there. Delete them. And a source block there. So double check now. We've got the water pointing down towards us in all 4 directions. Perfect. Now we're going to start on the doors. The doors are no problem. Let's get the doors ready. Okay, so we're going to go 2 in each corner with normal blocks. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then from each block, we're going to work inwards 6 doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, these doors are going to make it so we will get exactly 16 villagers, and that's the magic number to spawn an iron golem. So it's very important having 16 doors, no less. Any more and you're wasting villagers, any less and you're not going to get the iron golems. So once you've got that there, you should have 6 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and fill them up 2 high so they're just the same height as the doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so oh, and along the top there. Brilliant, brilliant. So we want to leave a 3 high gap in here for the iron golems to spawn. So we've got 1 from the water as well, because they're going to be jumping about in the water. So 1, 2, 3, and on this level we can then put in another floor here. So on the same levels as the tops of the doors, go around the edge and fill it completely in. Okay, so we have the ceiling on here. We're now going to build up 2 blocks on top of the store level. So let's get our stone bricks back here. There we go. We're going to go 1, 2, and build up the 2 high wall all the way around the edge. Okay, so we have our new level here. We need to poke the 2x2 hole right dead in the middle again. So there, 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 and there. Yep, that's dead in the middle. Perfect. And now we're going to lay out the same water design and torch design as we did on the bottom layer. So torches along here. I think those edge torches are going to be knocked off, but that don't matter. Don't worry about that. Along here and along here, and then in the corners again we're going to place down the 4 blocks, and here, and then along the edges again we're going to stick our water down. Same trick again if you're doing this in survival. Put a source block down, miss one, put another source block down. That makes a source block right here in the one that you missed. Infinite water source there. Nice little cheat. So fill up around the edges here. There we go. And again, knock out the corners. Put one there. Yeah, I thought it would knock out them. There, 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 and there. Pop. There, 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 and there. And there, 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 and there. There we go. As you can see now, the water's flowing again. Oops. There we go. That melted, but then the torches re-melted it again. So we've got them coming down in the diagonals again. The water's flowing in every direction towards us. And that's sort of the capsule done. Now we need to have the pods on the edges where the villagers are going to be. Okay, so to do the capsules of where the villagers are going to be, remember the 6 wide blank gap we've had here between the doors. We're going to go 1 block below the door here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we've got this platform here where the villagers are going to be in. So we're going to make a wall around it, 2 high. 1, 2, and this is where your villagers are going to be in. You want to get them into here. Now, if you're doing this on survival, which I expect most of you will be, the village is going to be very, very far away. Ow, I hit my headphones. Ow, that hurt. The village is going to be far away because you can't build this close to the village. So the easiest way to get them across is with minecarts and rails. So collect all your rails together, make a nice track all the way to here, make a little staircase up, put the rails on it, and then let them drop into here. Now what you want to do is you want to have 2 villagers in each side. Okay, and the easiest way to do that is to put 1 villager in each side, and then put the second villager in each side. Because if you put 2 in here, and then 2 in there, and then 2 in that one, and 2 in that one, they're going to breed up, and it's going to become out of balance. To make it evenly balanced, you want to have 4 in each capsule, which means you want to get the second ones in there as quick as possible. If it does become unbalanced, don't worry. When you get more, if you get more than 4 in the area, just kill one of them off, and it will respawn and rebirth in another place. To stop the villagers from glitching out of the walls, we're going to put water in the corner. So 4 water sources, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, can you see how the water is forcing towards the middle to keep the villagers in the centre there? Now, you don't have to do this, but I like to be nice and put up 2 torches on the inside there for the villagers to be able to see. And you can either use glass or slabs. Let's use glass for this example. I use slabs on the last one. I use slabs to stop mobs from spawning on top of here, but glass will do the same job because we've got the torches underneath it. It should give enough light. So that's completed as soon as you get the 2 villagers in there. So what you need to do now is copy this design on all 4 sides. Okay, so all 4 are done, and I've got the villagers in there. They're already starting to love and breed up there, and eventually we will have 4 in each one. Until then, we won't have any iron golems spawning. But don't worry if they do spawn, because we've already got the tubes set up for it to trap them. So this is complete now. This is the first spawning platform for the iron golems to spawn on. All we need to do is build another one on that side. So that wasn't too hard. Just do exactly the same thing on that side. If you don't know how to do it, if you've forgotten already, just go back in the video and play this bit again, and it will show you how to do it again. Magically, like you wouldn't believe. So I shall see you guys once the second one is here. And as if by magic, through the power of editing, the second one is complete. So again, we've got the water pointing down into the middle in all directions. And we've got 4 villagers in each capsule now. They have bred up. I had to go and kill. I wondered why they weren't breeding for a minute. But I realised that all the villagers that we had at the old one, it actually reached the limit of 50 villagers. Which is why it's important that we can't have another 2 on top. There just isn't enough villagers able to spawn in the game. But now we've got all 4 in each one. They're making that love heart thingy, but they ain't going to do nothing. They ain't going to spawn another one. So yeah, we've got 4 in each one. And they're just starting to spawn. This ice block does melt up, and then it does freeze, but then it melts up again very quickly, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, hopefully we'll just start seeing some iron golems coming down very, very soon. Have we got any in here? Oh, we have. We've collected some up. Alright then. So anything in our inventory, just a couple of beds. Let's get rid of these. And as you can see, look, they do glitch out. Iron golems are very, very prone to do this. They're not actually out there, though. As you can see, they keep springing back in. And you might see some of them will actually appear to walk around the land around. As soon as you touch them or punch them, they will just like catapult back in here. So they're actually in here, but they appear to be coming out. So let's just see. This is just from building that other one there. Boom. So we've got 25 iron and 6 roses. Beautiful, beautiful roses there. And that's just from building that other one. And I'm in creative mode, so I built it quite quickly. And I know how to build it as well. So it got built very quickly. It's literally been about 10-15 minutes for 25 iron, which is really, really good. I mean, if you if you can imagine having this at your base, on your survival world there, and this just churning out iron golems all the time while you're online, wow, you can really come up with some iron, I tell you. Absolutely crazy amount you could actually end up with. The longer you stay around here, the more iron golems are going to spawn, the more your iron you're going to collect. So, what could you use all this iron for that you're going to collect? Well, if you wait until the end of this video, you'll see a box that says "Click Me" on my outro. There'll be like a picture of me smiling and a box that says "Click Me." If you click that box, it'll take you to an Ender Farm tutorial. Same sort of tutorial layout like this. Sort of very quick, easy to do. Doesn't really take that long. The Ender Farm is going to be a little bit more material intensive. You're going to need some pistons for that. But with all this iron, the pistons are going to be no problem to make. So if you haven't already, go check that out. But for now, the iron golem farm is completed. As you can see, we've got it working there. It'd be nice to see an iron golem spawn. But this will give you an iron golem approximately, mathematically, every 3 minutes. But it can mean you can get 2 within the same 10 seconds, or you can get one every sort of 4 minutes. But on average, you will get an iron golem come down from either one of those every 3 minutes, which is really, really good. I think it's a good spawn rate. We can't get it any better on hiccups on 360 at the moment. So iron golem every 3 minutes there. And with all this iron, go use it on the Ender Farm, the Enderman Farm, that I shall link you to at the end of the video. I'll also put it in the video description as well if you want to check it out there. So for now, guys, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!